sir. We live, we back. Welcome back. What it do, gang? If you new here, you don't know me, man. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience where we specialize in single entry 3 max and 20 max. So if that's your particular style of play, man, you found the perfect home, the right spot for you. Go on and hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bells on so you know when the videos drop. But hey, even if you don't play those particular style of play, even if that's not your particular style of play, man, maybe you're a cash gamer, maybe you're a MME, or maybe you do the 150 max. Listen, if you playing NBA DFS, this is one of the best spots you can be. Trust me, man, you will not be sorry. Hit that subscribe button. Don't even think twice. Turn your notification bells on so you know when the videos drop. Also, do me one small favor this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're checking out this video. Hit that like button for your boy, man. It's a small gesture of kindness. Get some good karma headed your direction, and it's greatly appreciated. And I appreciate you for tuning in. This is my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel, where I bring you 5 plays that's more than likely going to be in my player pool, barring any injuries or, guys being ruled out, late scratches, that sort of things. If you been playing NBA for a while, you know how the news go. If you new to this, you will soon find out. You better be abreast on that injury news when it comes to NBA, all right? Got my lineup review pulled up for you. Best lineup from yesterday's slate. This is in the $1.20 max. 322 overall on the night. Lost like half my buy-in. A couple of missteps for me. Really, my downfall was I had more Hauser than Pritchett. I felt like, I know with those two guys, it wasn't going to be both of them. It was going to be one or the other. And I sided with the starter with Hauser here. And Pritchard ended up being the by far better play. That really hurt me in most of my lineups. And Jalen Green, as you'll see once we get into the breakdown, Jalen Green hurt me as well. I take that L. I even tweeted him out like my little golden egg player of the night. I would take this L, but it got an asterisk by it, man. It's technicality. He only played 23 minutes. I didn't see the game. I actually fell asleep. I don't know why. I was heavy on Jalen Green for one. We had Sengun be ruled questionable in the middle of the day. Normally that means the guy's trending towards being out. But with Jalen Green, I liked him either way. Whether Sengun played or not. And if Sengun was ruled out, I knew it was just a boost for Jalen Green. Should be more shot opportunities, things like that. So I was okay with Jalen Green regardless of the news. Even I stayed with him even when Sengun was ruled in. I told you I liked the play. But he only got 23 minutes. I mean, he had 3 fouls. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. I fell asleep. But I take the L, but he only played 23 minutes. It's a technicality, man. We talking about a guy who's been playing 35, 36 minutes, then saw 38 in some real competitive games. He gave you a fantasy point a minute. 23 minutes, 23 fantasy points. If he get to his normal 35, 36, we should be looking at that number, maybe more if he's shooting good. Don't know what happened. I don't know if he got injured or not, but only 23 minutes. But I take that L, all right? Rest of this lineup, you can see, man, Reggie Jackson undoubtedly got lucky here with Jokic being ruled out. That would boost this lineup. I had just only a couple Reggie Jackson lineups. Went to Corey Kispert, 3,800. He was just so cheap. He's in the rotation for the Wizards. Thought he could possibly see more minutes with this game possibly being a blowout. It did get to blowout territory. Kispert only 18 fantasy points. Didn't destroy us at 3,800, but definitely could have used a little more from him. Miles Bridges, everybody's chalk, but the price is just too cheap, man. We talking about a guy who you think back to 2 years ago, he was in the 7K range, low 7 to middle 7K range. You get him for 5,700. Tougher matchup against the Celtics, but the game was a great game. Went to overtime, plenty of minutes. He got you to 44. Went Giannis here 13% on. You can kind of see the correlation here. Like Giannis having a big game, blowing them out, Kispert getting in, extra run, a little bit of correlation. You don't get much correlation in basketball, but got a little bit right here. Giannis just crushed 73 fantasy points. He didn't need the overtime. I know Jason Tatum was the highest scorer, but he had overtime. Giannis had to got overtime. He'd have put up 100. But it still worked out. Giannis was a solid play. Got to some J Val here, 6,800. He crushed going against these Kings. Did not expect this blowout here from the Pelicans. I liked it. Ingram and Zion, if you watched my video yesterday, I thought they had a good chance of winning this game with the Kings being on the second night of a back-to-back. Didn't think they would blow them out, but Valanciunas, 46 fantasy points, definitely take that. Had some CP3 right here. Just knew if they was running that same starting lineup with CP3 and I wanted some shares of him. He had a nice game for us, 47 fantasy points, double-doubled up, 15 points, 12 assists, looking like a classic point guard out there. Norman Powell, another player that everybody's chalk. Just been in the rotation, 4,100, 37% on. He was solid, 32 fantasy points. It's just Jalen Green, man. A little more from Corey Crisp. I'm only 30 points from first place, man. The winning lineup had 356. But, I live with it. I take that L. Let's go look at FanDuel, man. Best lineup on FanDuel, 340. And you can see, like I said, the same thing again. Just look at my lineups. Same thing again. Jalen Green, Corey Kispert, Giannis. I just built them. That was just I was on Giannis. I was on Jalen Green. That was just my player pool. Everybody was on Miles Bridges, not so much on FanDuel. But you can see here, James Harden, 55% on. Everybody ran to James Harden. But I couldn't get away from him. I didn't think they'd come in this high on. I knew people was going to go to those Clippers. But I didn't think he would come in at this high on. Only 37 fantasy points. Didn't destroy us. He was only 7,200, 7,100, something like that over here. But definitely could have used more from him. But it was a blowout against the Spurs. Jalen Green already broke that down. Got to Cade Cunningham. Like I said, this is another spot that benefited from Jokic being out. This probably could have got out of hand, but Jokic getting ejected definitely helped them stay in this game. Cade Cunningham with a 50 burger. Very nice at 11% on. Had some more Norman Powell. Miles Bridges again, Corey Kispert again, Giannis again. Even got to some Gallinari in this one. And I had Sengun down here at the bottom. Went and got him in once he was ruled in. I knew nobody was going to go to him, and I didn't mind paying him with Jalen Green. So that was my best lineup on FanDuel. This was the quarter or the nickel. I've been practicing my 150, trying to get into the 150 on the FanDuel side. I still do my single entries and stuff over there, but they contests be horrible on FanDuel. I just do not like it. They holding on by a thread, man. But yeah, this is my best lineup on FanDuel, 340. Let's get into today's slate, man, and what y'all came for. Starting five today on this 5-game slate. At the top, I'm looking at Darius Garland. We know Donovan Mitchell is out. Just sign me up for Darius Garland. I went to him last game. I'm going to continue to play him. Haven't quite gave us that big performance. He got 50, 60 points in his bag. Could benefit more here with LeVert being out once again. That helps him more ball handling opportunities. There's less people out there to take away the ball from him. So regardless whether LeVert plays, I like Garland. If LeVert is out, that only boosts Garland, man. Give me all the Darius Garland here, 7,600, going back to the 76ers. I hope nobody really goes back to him. I hope they're scared of him, scared of this blowout, all of the above. I love Darius Garland at 7,600. At the shooting guard, don't mind going to Jordan Clarkson here, 7,300, playing against these Los Angeles Lakers. Quietly, I'm going to let y'all know. I told y'all Portland to pick on. I like picking on these Lakers, too. I like picking teams against these Lakers. The Lakers give it up fantasy-wise to guys, and Jordan Clarkson has been definitely picking it up as of late, scoring, adding a little more peripherals in there, 7,300. I like getting to him in this matchup against the Lakers. All right, George Niang here, 4,200. Just searching for value right now. Hopefully we have something open up a little later. Waiting on some Malcolm Brogdon news that could affect the slate slightly, but not much. But Niang here, I expect him to be in the rotation with them being shorthanded. Now, if LeVert plays, I may fall back off of this. But Niang ain't going to see minutes regardless. The question is just how many. And it's a lot of ways for him to succeed in this spot. He's a scorer. He's a shooter. He's coming there looking to score. I don't mind guys like that when they're cheap. And there's plenty of ways for him to get extra playing time here. Like I said, he's going to see 20 minutes, but if anybody gets in foul trouble, looking at you, Jared Allen, guarding Embiid down there, he should be one of the first guys off the bench. If it turns into a blowout, it could be more minutes for Niang as well. It's just a lot of ways for him to get more minutes than expected, and if he does, he's one of them guys that can give you a nice score. So going to George Niang here for a little value, playing against his old team, a little revenge narrative if you believe in that sort of thing. At 4,200, need him for some early value. Power forward, going Jalen Johnson, 6,100. You definitely going to want some pieces of this game. The question is what pieces? Because that Indiana rotation, outside of Halliburton, you don't know what they're going to do with that rotation over there. It's hectic. Hawks side a little more clear, but it is by far the highest total on the slate, man. 251, and this is the perfect game environment for Jalen Johnson. I'm hoping it plays fast. I'm hoping it gets up and down. Jalen Johnson, a guy that likes to play in transition, get out and run. He's athletic, finish at the rim. This type of game environment really suits him, and I like him at this 6,100 price tag. Give him big boy minutes here for me, Atlanta, and he can really crush this 6,100 price tag. Give me some Jalen Johnson. And at center, I want to look at Yusuf Nurkic. Another revenge narrative if you into that sort of thing. Playing against his old team, Portland Trail Blazers. 6,300 here. Listen, we just got to get Nurk the minutes. It's the same thing with most of these bigs. If he gets the minutes, he should be solid. Definitely live for a double-double. Maybe it's a little added motivation, like I said, playing his old team in Portland here. But I like Yusuf Nurkic at 6,300. Just give him 30-plus minutes. He should walk in the gym with a double-double, all right? There you have it, your starting five for DraftKings. Darius Garland, Jordan Clarkson, George Niang, Jalen Johnson, and Yusuf Nurkic. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there, all right? Hit that like button, man. What you waiting on? Point guard at the top. Another value piece is definitely going to rely on that LeVert news. Craig Porter, been in the rotation, playing well at the last couple of games. Saw like 25 minutes last time with no LeVert. Maybe a similar workload. Same thing with Niang. He should be one of the first guys off the bench. Him and Niang should be on that second unit. If it turns into a blowout, he's a candidate for more minutes. If Garland for some reason gets in foul trouble, checking max or anything like that, he's definitely a candidate for more minutes. And he just played well the last time out, man. Gave you some peripherals, some scoring there. Definitely got my eye on Craig Porter at 4,100. Provided LeVert is out. If LeVert plays, he's still in play because he's going to get minutes and could get more because of the blowout, but it may hinder him some. I'll be a little lighter on him. But if LeVert is out, it's going to be full steam. I'm going to get a lot of Craig Porter here in this spot. At the shooting guard, going to that Lakers game, I don't mind going to Keontae George, 5,200. Listen, the kid is solid, man. The assist is there. We just need him to pick up the scoring. He's giving you 10 assists, 10, 11 assists every game. He's knocking on the door of it. He's just facilitating the ball well. If he can just get a few more scoring, a little more scoring in there, he's live for a double-double here at 5,200. And just another little value piece I'm going to have my eye on going against this Lakers team that I like playing against. Give me some Keontae George at 5,200. At the small forward, staying with Jalen Johnson, 6,500. I just like him. Like I said, this is his type of matchup. I want it up and down, a lot of transition play. This is his game, man, right here. I like Jalen Johnson at 6,500. At the power forward, want to look at Lauri Markkanen. Staying there, going against this Lakers team once again. Like I said, I like taking teams against the Lakers. The defense is not been what it need to be, man. Maybe they're just sitting back waiting for the playoffs, but give me Lauri Markkanen 8,600. This is probably my second favorite game environment behind this Pacers-Hawks game. And if you want to talk about plays, it's probably my first, just confidence in plays-wise, because you don't know what Indiana's doing with those rotations over there. So I like getting to this game. I like Lauri Markkanen at 8,600. And then rounding out at the center spot, man, give me AD. Center is so tough on FanDuel today, man. If you ain't paying up for AD or Embiid, you just taking chances with guys with middling minutes and middling performances. Probably just paying up to AD and Embiid over here on FanDuel. I may just have two centers tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely give me AD 10H. Y'all know I just been playing him all year, man. He's in play down there. John Collins is in trouble. He should be able to have his way with John Collins down there, man, provided he plays here. Questionable right now. I think he goes. Give me Anthony Davis. For whatever reason, if he's scratched and LeBron plays, give me LeBron. If both of them is scratched, it's going to open up a whole conundrum of stuff. But there you have it, man. Your starting five for FanDuel. Anthony Davis, Lauri Markkanen, Jalen Johnson, Keontae George, and Craig Porter. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. They for sure going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.